Hi, Happy New Year again. I know I already said Happy New Year once, but Happy New Year again. It's my first Whatnot show of 2024, and thank God it went well. It, like, not stellar well, but good. It was good. And I'm very relieved because the past 2 weeks have been so bad, which I knew was probably due to the holiday, but you know, it makes you nervous. So let's see, I sold a total of 17 items for $297. It's going to be $257 after fees. 7 customers total, 4 of whom are new to me, 3 are repeat buyers, and I sold some really cool stuff today. So let's see what we've got. Item number 1. I also did get a raid today, so that was nice, and then I was able to raid someone afterwards as well. So item number 1 is this cute little sweater. This sold for 10 bucks. Just a little 80s adorable sweater. This is to a repeat buyer. This was item number 75, so y'all know that I always have my items numbered. The first 30-ish. Today was only like 25 that were brand new. And then I shuffle all the other numbers. Today was a little bit of a mess because all of my numbers up to like 65 or so were correct. Anything beyond that, there were like doubles and triples of. So, you know, this sweater I haven't had hanging around too long. So I know that it wasn't super old, but I did sell a couple things. Sold one that's definitely been sitting around a little while. Maybe not that many things, just a small handful. I had pulled a bunch of older pieces out. I think at a certain point there's probably like a degree of overload for customers when they go in and they see like 200 items in your auctions. You know, it's probably a lot to scroll through. So I think that probably if I'm able to start capping it around 100, that would be ideal. I think I had 130, 140 in today's show. They were not all numbered properly by any stretch, but I'm going to actually work on fixing some of the numbers for tonight, and that should help for some future shows to some degree. So I just get like, because I'm usually loading everything kind of the day before, it's hard to get them numbered and then shuffle all the other numbers properly, you know. But that's all right. We'll get it together. So this sale was 2 skirts going to a new to me buyer. Both of these skirts, here's one that was not even on a hanger because I've had this hanging around for a while in Whatnot shows. I had taken it off the hanger because I keep running out of hangers. So I kind of was going to pull it from a show and I just hadn't gotten there. So this is a wool Pendleton skirt. The 2 skirts that she bought both came from the attic haul, if you've seen those videos. She asked if I would do a bundle deal. Now we've talked about this before. I normally don't do bundles because typically bundles either refer to getting a lower shipping cost, which in my case is not relevant for Whatnot because I cap shipping at $8.35, or it refers to getting a discount because you're buying more than one item. And again, on Whatnot, my items are priced so low that I really don't do that. However, because this skirt was in the pulled off a hanger and we're about to donate it because like, this is not my jam. You know what I mean? Like, this is not typically something I would pick up. But I got it from the attic haul. It's a cute skirt. It's not that it's not a good skirt. It just doesn't give me the brain juice. So I was gonna probably donate it maybe. So anyway, so because of that, this skirt was originally priced at, I think $10. I think 10, maybe 15, but I think it was priced at 10. And I dropped it down to 5, but then it got bid up to 11. So I was trying to give her a deal. It didn't really work out. But so that's the first item. And it's a cute skirt. It's in really nice condition, but because it was from the attic, I had to wash it. And so the pleats kind of came out. You can steam them back in, but it's difficult. It's not difficult, it's tedious. So, sorry, I'm all off camera. Didn't realize. So anyway, that was item number 1. So I'm going to fold this up. It's such a messy fold, but okay, there we go. This looks so terrible. I want to fold it nice as usual, and I can't because it is not cooperating. Let's see what we can do here. All right, let's see. Trying to gather it up here. Maybe someday I'll actually be able to get the camera far enough away that you could see what I'm doing on the table. We're not there yet. I don't know if we'll ever be there, but it's a dream. It's a fantasy I have. Okay, so skirt number 1, there we go. Got that. Then she also purchased this skirt. So this I know was priced at 10, but because I dropped the other one down to 5 and then it got bid up, I felt a little bit bad. And also, again, because this is another piece from the attic, so I got for free and really just had to wash it. It wasn't like a labor-intensive piece. I don't have to stain soak it or anything. And it's cute. I probably would pick this up if I was thrifting, but I would pick it up if it was very low price. It's another, like, it's not like whatever, groovy psychedelic print. You know what I mean? So I felt okay dropping it. I dropped that down to 5. That did get a couple of bids. It ended up selling for 7. So, you know, I feel like I tried to do her a solid. It didn't quite work out the way I had intended, but it worked out for me. So that was good. So let's see. And can I fold this in a way that looks nice? Because it's not, these are very uncooperative pieces right now. So let's see. Oh my God. I'm not giving myself enough space. Okay, let's see. Sorry, now I'm quiet because I'm trying to fold. Not working well. All right, let's see. Can I do that? Sort of. One, two. It's not my favorite, not my best work, honestly, but okay. And I'm gonna need a slightly larger bag because these are both kind of puffy. It's a big one. All right, here we go. So it'll be interesting to see how tonight's show goes. I feel like there were a few of my favorite pieces that I ended up selling in the morning show, which is good. I mean, but as we see, I also do sell pieces that I feel like were, you know, stale, and they sold. So you never know. I have to keep reminding myself of the you never know part. Okay, there's that. Package number 3. Package number 3 is one item going to a new to me customer. It is this, the jumpsuit, which was in a very recent haul video. So excited about this. It's really cool. And I think it sold, it ended up selling for 32. So I started it at 25. It got a little bit bid up. So that's nice. That's always fun. My show today wasn't super dead, but it wasn't like insane. I think that on the high, I think there were 26 people who bookmarked it, something like that. And a lot of those bookmarks didn't show up until overnight. Like last night, I think I was at 18 or something like that. I was feeling like it was a little low. Was not super confident about how today would go. Seems to be a recurring theme, but I mean, mostly it was because, you know, the past couple weeks had been so slow and I was just bruised ego, you know. So it had about, whatever it was, 26 people bookmarked it. And I feel, I don't pay a whole lot of attention to the sort of number of people in the show at any given time. Generally, I think it stayed above 10, which is good. And, you know, around the 15 to 18 mark. I don't remember if it went above 20 at any point. Don't think so, but maybe, I'm not sure. This next piece, this went to another new to me. This went to a repeat buyer, and it's just a really cute little house coat type of thing. It's by Vanity Fair, and it sold for $9. I think I started it at $7. It's really cute. but it had a little flaw that I felt, I would have started it at 10, but it had a little flaw, so I kind of bumped it down a little bit. I paid a little bit too much for it to bring it down to 5, so, you know, but there we go. It's cute. I like it. Let's see, fold her up. Yep. And see if I can get her bagged nicely. It's a little bit of a fat fold, but it'll be fine. She's gotten stuff from me before, so I don't think she's gonna care too much. All right, so the next 3 packages are sort of more multi-item. This person is a new to me customer. She purchased 4 items. So, oh, sugar cookie. See how I stopped myself from swearing there? I am going to have to wait to really bag hers up, but I'll go over it. So the first thing that she purchased was this, which I adore. Very Poochie-esque, but there's no tag. There are no signatures in the fabric or anything. I feel like I started this at 25. It sold for 32, which is great. So I'm very excited about that. But I have to hold this back until after my video. I can't fold it up because it has part of the hem fell out that I'm just going to put back before I ship it out. I didn't disclose that during the show because I knew I would fix it before I sent it out. So there's that. Let's see. Then she also purchased this little crochet sweater, which is really cute. How much did she pay for it? I don't want to do that. Come on. There. Sold for 16. So I don't remember if I started it at 15 or not, but it got bid up at least to 16. So that was nice. I'm not going to fold these up since I can't fold her other one up. So we'll just hold that off to the side. Then she also purchased this blouse by Ungaro, which is really pretty. And this sold for $15, which I believe is what I started it at. And then, oh, this. How much did she pay for it? This. I don't remember if I started this at 15 or not. It would make sense that I did, but this is a 50s velvet blouse, and then it's got the bow on the back. It's so pretty. It has a side metal zipper closure. It's really gorgeous. That was in my personal closet for a long time. I loved it, but I just don't wear stuff like that enough anymore to have as much of it as I do. So, all right, so that's that package. The next customer is another new to me customer. She purchased 3 items. The first is this sweater, which is a menswear sweater, but that's okay. And let's see, I got that at an estate. I can't remember how much I paid for it because it was one of those like bulk buy kind of situations. But this came from that estate where I had to break into the trunk to find the other stuff, which I also sold today. This sold for $15, so yay. Get that folded up. Yeah, this estate was like a guy who was like a serious, like, he collected a lot of media, record collector, book collector, stuff like that. So there wasn't a whole lot of stuff that was my jam. I think they had, I think we also went in the last day of that sale. They did end up running that sale again later for stuff that was still left over, but it was so picked over by then, you know. But I did grab that and another, you know, a few clothing items I was able to get there. This next piece that she purchased, I'm a little bit jealous. She purchased this dress, which sold for $20. I can't remember if I guess I did start it at 20. She had a pre-bid on it. I love this. It's just like a 90s rayon dress, but look at this flower print. It is gorgeous. I love it so much. I never tried it on. I kind of wished that I had, but I feel like I may have wanted to keep it, which this is something I would definitely wear it for like a whatnot show and things like that. But again, I have so many clothes that I don't wear as it is because I don't go anywhere. So definitely doesn't hurt me to sell it, especially since I'd never tried it on. What you don't know, right? Anyway, so there's that. So cute. I love it. I really loved the print on this. So pretty. Okay. And then the third thing that she purchased was this white crochet dress. She had also pre-bid on this. I don't know if she pre-bid on the Bugatti sweater or not. These two were early, like items number 1 and 3, so I noticed it. The Bugatti was like a later one, so I don't remember. But this sold for 20, so which I believe is what I started it at. I don't think any of her items got bid up. So let me see if I can fold this. I can't because I don't have enough room for myself, because that is what I keep doing. Not making enough room. So having a successful Whatnot show is definitely a relief. My Etsy, eBay, and Depop sales have been so horrible. I think I sold 2 items on New Year's Eve through Etsy. I don't remember when I last sold something on eBay. Depop, I don't even know. It's been a while, but let's see. It's just, I was going to say I haven't listed, but that's not totally accurate. I have been doing my cross listing with Vendu, so I at least did a little bit of that. Etsy actually expired some of my stuff. Etsy stopped expiring things for me, by the way. If you sell on Etsy, I highly recommend doing manual renewing. The reason I was doing it was because I basically will just renew something, you know, like once it expires, I just renew it again. But once it's already been renewed, whatever, once it's been listed for 3 cycles, right? Then I will like copy it and like tweak it and like basically delete it and relist it, okay? So that I can tweak it a little bit and that it looks like a new listing. So I have everything in Etsy set to manual renewal, but like stuff doesn't expire. I've got stuff that was due to expire in January of 2023. And for a while, I was kind of going in and like, you know, expiring them out myself and then redoing it, whatever. But then I was like, no. You know, for now with all the cross posting, I don't need to do that to be able to get some like new activity. Like if I was really out of stuff to do, whatever, I don't know, I'm not worried about it right now. But so they almost never expire, any of my stuff. And when they do, it tends to be like 15 or so items on the 1st of the month, but it's not even the 1st of every month. It's crazy. But they actually did expire some of my stuff. So I renewed a few of them, just straight renew. And then a few others, I went into Vendu, marked them as not listed, and then did minor tweaks, and then went back and published them to all 3 sites. So essentially cross-posted them that way, and then it looks like a new listing on Etsy. And of course it was new to eBay and Depop, and then I would delete the expired listing. So I did a couple of those, and I'm still not really making any sales, which is depressing, but hopefully it'll pick up. Let's see, my final package for Whatnot here is a return customer for me. She purchased 5 items, so I'll show you what they are. First, there's this. This came from the estate where like the woman was just kind of charging a lot of money for stuff. And so I don't remember what this cost. I want to say this was like 10 bucks. I got a couple of other pieces in there that were like 25 each, but I'll sell them on Etsy for around 50 each. So, you know, I sold this for 15 on Whatnot. After fees, it's not really a profit, but you know, whatever, it's cute. And she bought other stuff, so that's good. So, little jersey. Then this one, I loved this so much. This is a 70s pantsuit set. So it's this tunic top, and then these like wide leg pants. It's this great pink paisley pattern, right? And it has a belt, so really fun. I listed it at 25, let's see, and it sold for 25, so that makes sense. I feel like I am able to sell higher priced items, and that's my higher priced for Whatnot. Obviously, on Etsy, this thing I would have listed at probably like $79 shipped. So, you know, it's higher priced for Whatnot. I don't necessarily get them bid up, although, you know, this thing got bid up a little bit, not tons, but so. But I feel like I can sell things slightly higher. I don't really like to go super high on Whatnot. I like to keep it very enticing for people. I'm very interested in new to Whatnot seller. She hasn't started selling on there yet, but if you don't follow her, the shop name is Irreverent Finery. She sells on Instagram and, you know, Etsy and all sorts of other places. She does live sales on Facebook in a group called BCA Sales. I have not ever watched one. As far as I can tell, live sales are just live streaming sales, but there's not necessarily auction format. So she does that. She's going to start doing Whatnot. Her first show, I think she said, is scheduled for February. And I'm very curious to see how that goes for her, because she's not a $15 start person. You know what I mean? She's going to have higher end pieces. I know that her VCA shows on Facebook, she starts everything. She doesn't start. She sells everything. It's typically under $100. That's kind of her goal. So I'm curious to see how that works out for her. I would imagine that she will have a show that is more full of awesome pieces. Like, to me, when I have a show, I try to make sure I have some really awesome pieces in there, but then I also have some pieces like, you know, like these pants. They're fun, but they're very, you know, they're ordinary. And I think that she stays away from a lot of the ordinary stuff, you know. So I'm interested to see how that goes. She does have a much larger following than I do. She's got a very big following on social media. So I don't know if that would come into play for her. But those people also probably already follow her on the Facebook group and things. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm curious to see how that goes. I don't think I will ever have sufficient amount of inventory to really do all higher end, higher dollar stuff without pulling Etsy and eBay listings. I don't really want to do that, but maybe. We'll see. This shirt was in my personal wardrobe. It's really cute. It's like an old, I guess, bowling shirt. It says High Rollers. Then the back says Palisade Savings. I got this years ago in the summer of 2020 from a big warehousey kind of estate sale thing. I got tons of inventory from that. I did do a video about it. I want to say it was like June or July of 2020. So I got that, and I just kept it. I thought it was really cool, and I've worn it a few times, but I don't wear it quite enough. When I have a little weight put on me, it shows my little fat rolls, so I don't wear it then. But it's so cute. So I always really liked the look of like bowling shirts, and I liked that this was a more fitted one, which, you know, like let me have a bowling shirt that I would actually wear, but then I felt like I looked fat, so I wouldn't wear it. Okay, so anyway, there's that. That sold for $15, which is what I started it at. And then she bought 2 rompers. These both came from the estate where I had to break into the trunk. These were in the trunk that I broke into, so yay! The first one was this peach one, and it sold for $20, which I think is where I started it. It's so freaking cute. I didn't try this one on. I kind of wish I had, but again, maybe I would have tried to keep it. I don't remember if I tried this on, actually. Maybe I did. I don't know. But anyway, sold for $20, which is nice. Let me get this folded up neatly. I have the minor sniffles. So, well, it's just a meh fold job, but whatever. That's the trick. Okay, and then she purchased the other romper. So cute. I love this one. Also, I have hiccups again. And this one sold for $20 as well. Did not get bid up. That's where I started it. So so much fun. So that's everything. So now after I end this little video here, I'm gonna have to go and fix that hem and then package that up so that I can get everything shipped out today. It's the only shipping I have to do. I don't have any Etsy or eBay or Depop or anything besides Whatnot. I am so relieved though that I had a decent Whatnot show. I cannot tell you. So makes me feel like I am not dead to the world. And then I'm gonna have another show tonight. Let's see how that goes. Hopefully I make some sales and it's worth my time and it gives me a little ego boost. That would be nice. And I'll see you in a few minutes for what sold at night. All right, so let's talk about the nighttime show because my God. I mean, I sold stuff this time, so there's that. Okay, there's been times I sold 0 things. I sold 5 items tonight, $57 before fees. Let me see, what is it after fees? Let's see what our little stats are. $48 after fees. I have a total of 4 packages. They are going to, all 4 buyers were new to me, so that's nice. 5 items. So I'll show you what I sold. Let's see, number 1. I'm not doing the wrapping up right now because I'm just like filming this because I got everything set up. I still look cute. I'm gonna wrap all this tomorrow, but I wanted to quickly, you know, show you the sold part for today. This is from the attic haul. It's a cute little wool sweater. This sold for 10 bucks. It's adorable. Look at the tag, right? I did have to do a repair on this. So there's 2 spots that have a repair. I obviously showed that during the show. So that's cool. That's nice. And here's the thing too, right? So this is tagged number 58. So it's been in a couple of shows so far. You know, we know that I get like insecure about things I've had hanging around too long. And on the one hand, I feel like my evening shows, like, I'm like, maybe they're not doing great because I don't have all my really, like, all the best inventory sells first thing in the morning. But then a lot of the stuff that's selling is stuff that I've had hanging around for a bit. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. But this one. So this is a cute little house dress. I forget. I think I thrifted this. But this sold for $15. This is marked number 71. Yeah, this was actually number 71 today. I had 3 things marked 71 because but this has been hanging around for a little while, right? So there's that. That's going out tomorrow. And then, let's see. This person purchased 2 items for me, which is super exciting. One is a pretty new, in fact, brand new, velour sweatshirt kind of situation. What did I sell this for? This was 10 bucks, so really cute. And then the second piece that this person purchased, I think was these shorts, right? No, lies, not these shorts. This skirt. So this skirt, number 81, been hanging around for a few shows. Again, you know, 30 items per show. I did have a few fewer items, during the holiday shows because, you know, they were slow. But this sold for $10 as well. Vintage, limited, so cute. And then the shorts, the final item that sold. This was the first item that that sold during my show. These sold for $12, which is what I had them listed for. Just cute little green pinstripe shorts. So that's all of it. What am I doing wrong with these evening shows? Is it me? Is it my time slot? I don't think it's my inventory because in both shows, the morning and the evening, like I have stuff that's been sitting around for weeks that I feel like is stale because it's been in more than one show, so it's stale. But, you know, people request it and it sells. So I don't know. I don't think it's the inventory. Is my energy too flat? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Anyway, but that's what sold for the evening. So thanks for watching this, and let's see how we do next week because I'm not ready to give up on evening shows yet. Thanks for watching.